I recall one of my first meetings with the technical team. Now, mind you, the organization is unionized. And so one of my first meetings, held a meeting, had a number of the technical team members come in. And I'm sitting at one end of the table, and this member of the team, he sits at the other end of the table and starts saying, okay, this meeting is meant for us to get to know each other and start talking about how we'll work together and how things can go. And he just stood up and said, stop. No, you will not tell us how we'll work together. You will listen to us. And yeah, yes, outright. And I just stood back and said, if I let this moment go, then I've lost. I've lost. If people work in unionized environments, you realize that the best way to work with unions, I find, is to collaborate well with them, understand their perspective, and help them to understand yours, and to know that together we can thrive as a business. Yeah. But it's initially sometimes there's a lot of friction, and when people are trying to get to know each other. And at that time, I stood up and said, okay, yeah, we have to collaborate here, but for sure, I'm going to be the one leading and running this team. And so let's figure out how we can work together to ensure that we're successful. But I'm not going to be in the meeting where you're telling me that I can't work with the team the way I think is best for us to achieve and exceed our goals. And he stood back and said, whoa, okay, okay, all right, you go, let's go. And that turned out to be, I then worked along a lot with the person who was then like the main shop steward for that area for the team. And we developed a really strong collaborative relationship.